Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back, it's Charlie. It is Saturday, August 17th, 2019, and I am in Los Angeles. South Los Angeles? Well, I'm in LA, and I am here at the California Science Center Museum in Exposition Park. Pretty cool. I have not been here since I was a little boy with my mother many years ago. So, disclaimer, this adventure is as new to me as it is to you, and forgive my oohs, ahs, and whoa, and my excitement, because I've been, since before I even got married the first time, I wanted to come here, and it's been so long. I mean, look at this. This is cool. This is our little Smithsonian type of museum, per se, all around here on the USC campus. So we have, actually, right behind me is the Coliseum, the LA Coliseum, and a couple more museums. We also have, I believe, the Sports Center here too. So, but yeah, so let's take a look. Out front, they actually had the Toyota Tundra that pulled the shuttle Endeavour when it was being towed from LAX to this site, and it took almost 24 hours, I believe, something like that. But they they had the truck there. It's really cool. Here is one of the space capsules. Wow. There's so much to see here, folks. I think hopefully, maybe I'll get, I don't know, this day looks pretty, oh, this is really cool. I don't know, I might have to upload 3 videos today, so. Here's Gemini 11. My God, look how small. 2 people in there. I think there's more room in a smart car nowadays. And here is is this a splashdown capsule? Oh, the Soyuz command module. You know, this thing is, the front camera is sometimes weird. It sometimes has a tendency to record correctly and then backwards, so. You can see all the thruster ports. Wow, look at that. Very cool. There's the heat shield. The butt patting's funny. This is very cool. Uh, the background is an actual panoramic image of a region of Mars. There's a Viking lander. Looks like an early transformer. It's pretty cool. Let's see what else they have here. We can't do Dog's Science Tale, which is a really great exhibit, actually. That I think is like $10, $12 to get in. My savings is going really quick, so I wanted to do that, but it's not in the funds. And over here is pretty much where the free part of the exhibit kind of ends. Over here is the exhibit for the Endeavour shuttle, which they had the Endeavour shuttle in here. So, but that was that's part of the admission, the extra coverage, and I believe that goes along with. I think that goes with the dogs, or they're two separate. Actually, they have one package for like 16, I want to say 16, $17 roughly. That includes both the exhibit and a ticket to the IMAX featured as part of the exhibit. But that's actually a pretty good deal. So if you happen to come down here and the exhibit is still going on, I would recommend that, especially if you have a large family. Kids and relations would love to see that, especially if you can get to see the IMAX for an extra few small dollars. IMAX ticket alone is almost $22. So for the admission of the exhibit and the IMAX show, that's a pretty good darn deal. So yeah. Walk around over here some more. Much to my luck, ladies and gentlemen, do you all remember how I was freaking out because it seems that I lost my tripod, my selfie stick? I ended up finding it. I don't know how, but somehow, I guess when I got back from doing the car show, I ended up throwing the bag away, and it was somewhere on the side of my bed against the wall. And it was one day until I was vacuuming, I was doing some deep cleaning, and I found it. I was like, oh my god, because I only bought this little tripod, which is a tripod and a selfie stick for the cell phone, and I got it at Sammy's Camera for about, I think I got a good deal. It's plastic and anodized aluminum, so it's made really, really well. Maybe paid $20 for it, $22. And when I thought I lost it, and I was looking to see it replace it, in about a month, the price had jumped up. This thing is worth like $63. So, yeah, I was really freaking out. Let's go see what they have down here. Well, these are the pictures on the journey of the Endeavour. I remember I was watching it from the TV when the Toyota truck took over and pulled it across the 405, I believe, on La Cienega Boulevard, right in front of Randy's Donuts. That was pretty epic. That was really, really cool, especially for a lot of people that live in Inglewood and Westchester and along the 405. That's like an iconic thing. This right here, right here, Manchester Boulevard and La Cienega, Randy's Donuts, and this is where the truck relinquished the pull for the Toyota truck, which is also it was also a commercial, a promo, I think, by Toyota. And here it is, an aerial view. It's kind of hard to see. There's a shuttle, and then the Toyota truck took over right about here and pulled it across the 405. Here is the famed 405, and here is our beautiful Randy's Donuts on Manchester and La Cienega. Here's another even bigger. Now, it wasn't always called Randy's Donuts. It was, here's the Toyota truck crossing the 405. I forgot what it was, but it was started in I want to say 64. And it was called a couple names afterwards, but Randy's is the last name that it's been known for. For the Lakers win, actually, was it the Lakers? They painted that donut in the team's colors. And there's, I'm sorry if it's kind of glary, but it's really cool. I mean, almost all of LA and people from around the world came down just to see this. I mean, this was being part of history, literally in the making, as much as its first flight to its end here at the California Science Center. Pretty cool. Let's go see upstairs, see what they have. Just before midnight, October 11, 2012, Endeavour began the once ever trek of a space shuttle orbiter through a major metropolitan area full of homes, businesses, traffic, and millions of people. For most of the journey, Endeavour rode on a special set of transport wheels that could be steered individually, allowing the orbiter to wriggle through the narrow streets, zigzagging to miss obstacles on either side. At 78 feet wide, 57 feet high, and 122 feet long, about as long as 3 school buses, navigating Endeavour through the streets of Los Angeles and Inglewood required the guidance and skill of over 100 people. Engineers and technicians lifted the power lines and took traffic lights. Police and firefighters cleared Endeavour's path, and a whole crew of volunteers from across the state supported the efforts along the way. Endeavour made several planned stops to make time for crews to work and even for the occasional party. During the 68 hours it took Endeavour to travel 12 miles from Los Angeles International Airport to the California Science Center, about 1.5 million people filled the sidewalks to celebrate the historic event, enjoying images of the Endeavour's historic trip through the streets here. For images of Endeavour's last flight through the skies, please visit the 3rd floor. All right, let's see if we can have access to that. This is a very cool atrium. Yes, those are actual firefighters. Well, not firefighters. Fighters. They have, oh, that's cool. You can strap into a bike and ride it across. Not this guy. No. My fear of heights would just, no. That's too freaky for me. Creative world. Oh, this is when Friday, September 21st, 2012 at 1:03 in the afternoon. This is when the space shuttle touched down at LAX via piggyback. And here they show the crews dismounting the shuttle on the back of the DC. It was a DC-10, I believe. It was a. I want to say a McDonnell Douglas DC-10 because that's what it really looked like. So there it is, being lifted off the back of the plane, being lowered, and this is the trolley, specially engineered for the shuttle to be transported. And then they took it to a warehouse, a hangar there in LAX, and they started dismantling vital components that it didn't need for it to be displayed here at the museum. So they basically kind of gutted the shuttle out, and also to make it a lot lighter and more maneuverable through the transportation here, finally. So it makes sense, right? Let's see what they have in here. Looks like there's a play area for the kids. That's cool.
Somebody push the button.
If you need to push the button, then it's gone.
Push button.
A lot of interactive stuff here for children, which is really cool.
That's because he kept going at the same speed the car was going. It may not seem like it, but when you're in a moving car, your body is moving just as fast as the car. That means you have momentum. Momentum keeps your body moving forward. If the car crashes, your body continues to move until something makes it stop. The windshield.
And there is the other exhibit here. So it's the Dogs, A Science Tale, and the Space Shuttle Endeavour. Two exhibits that cost money to get in. That's supposed to be a really good one. I will put the link down below in the description box for the center, and you can check out both of these exhibits. And like I said, if you're coming down here to LA, vacation in Southern California, I would highly recommend it. It's really nice, and it's a museum. My goodness, how can you lose? You know, you're paying some money to get a lot of knowledge, so I think it's worth it all in all. Just don't have the funds, so. Oh, and yeah, I'll be going to work in about a week and a half. I'll be going back to work, but by that time I'm going to have bills really mounted up, so it's going to be a struggle. Things are going to be really tight. It's like starting all over again. This injury really cost me a lot. It set me back quite a bit, so I'll be missing 1.5 payrolls. So anyway, all I can do is just come out here and go out on adventures and try to distract my mind off of that. All right, my friends, I'm going to let you go here. I'm going to check out a few more things here, and then I'm going to walk around the campus, around the property, and see what else I can find. See, that's kind of cool. I know there's a safety net and all, but oh, you have no idea. I'm gripping the rail right now. Oh heck, no way. And this is from someone that used to work in printing on a Goss Metro line or a 3-story press, walking on steel rails. I don't know how I did it. So, all right, my friends. So remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment. Hold down your pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, what we're doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button, tell your friends and family about me, about us, what's going on, and but Charlie's afraid of heights. Look at that. Hell no. Ooh. It's kind of like my little buzz. Thrilling myself over the heights. Kind of masochistic in a sense, but fear does let you know you're damn well alive. All right, my friends. I will post this video when I get home. I don't know what time I'm going to get home, but I will see you there. Have a beautiful Saturday. I love you all. Take care. Bye.